On a cold night in October 1987, police officers arrived at a quiet home on the edge of town. The front door still unlocked, just like every other night in this town. But inside, the living room looked like a war zone. Chairs overturned with shattered lamps littering the floor. Mild blood stain on the floorboards. But surprisingly, upstairs was different. Played out, untouched. Zion lay still, quiet on his bed, covered in duvet, eyes wide open. Welcome to Dead End Stories, where real crimes don't just end in death. They end in the kind of silence that follows you home. Greenville, Mississippi in the mid-1980s still felt like the 60s in the best and worst ways. Cotton fields rolled on forever. Grandmothers left fresh cornbread on neighbors' porches with no cares. Folks rarely locked their doors because nothing bad ever happened here, until it did. At the center of this perfect postcard was Zion Johnson, 17 years old, young black boy, built like a future NFL running back, with a smile that draws attention to his unique personality. Even coaches on the other side acknowledge his skills. His mama prayed every night he'd be the first in the family to leave the Delta and never look back. But not everyone in Greenville wanted Zion to rise. Some folks, the kind who still used the old words behind closed doors, believed a black boy with big dreams didn't belong on their football field. They smiled at him in the grocery store. They cheered on Friday nights. But behind closed doors, they called him that ambitious Johnson boy who refused to stay in his lane. A boy with ideas above his station. To them, the game should have stayed white. Zion saw the stares. He knew the way conversations stopped when he walked into diners. He knew what the word boy really meant behind curtains. Zion was meant to be the success story. Instead, he became the warning. October 14th, 1982, Zion left practice at 7:15 p.m. under the floodlights, helmet swinging from one hand, still buzzing from the day's drills. He never made it home alive. Zion's mother walked into his bedroom in the morning and found him laying on his bed, stone dead. Police arrived within minutes. At first, the scene looked straightforward, a tragic home invasion. No forced entry, the town didn't lock doors after all. No signs of struggle inside the bedroom. The body was staged so convincingly that the initial report listed the time of death as late evening, inside the residence. Detectives, meanwhile, focused on possible intruders, interviewing neighbors about anyone who might have seen or heard something, even quietly questioning family members in the way small-town cops do when the crime scene is the victim's own bedroom. White mothers who had once let their sons play with black boys now clutched their children tighter, whispering about the danger that lurks after dark. Black families in the bottomland locked doors they had never locked before.